Hello, Hawker. I think Retro Man is grabbing a coffee from what I saw. I think I'm gonna have to put my sunglasses on. It's a little shiny. That's better. Hi, Maple Marie. Welcome in, Maple. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome in. Oh, my girls are here. Guys, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Welcome in. Hi. It is an early stream today. Welcome in, Wandon. You sweet little boy, you. Wandon, thank you so much for 31 months. W. Wandon. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it is an early stream, but it's still probably pretty late for you right now. Like, what time is it for you, Wandon? It's still probably like freaking 9 p.m. or something like that. Just call me Dots. Say late stream. Yeah, see, there you go, Wandon. It's like 10. It's 10:15 for you, so it's still late. So, Casey K, hey, what up, Casey? Haven't seen you since the birthday subathon stream. Sweetheart, welcome in, Swede. Welcome in. There goes my productivity. Rats. Rats, Swede. Are we buffering? Are we buffering? I just saw a quick little buffer. Yeah, we are. Hold on, let me turn it down. Hopefully that helps. I noticed some buffering there. Was I the only one? Stream that shit. Welcome in. Was I the only one that saw buffering? I think there was a little bit of lag there. Welcome in. Stream that shit. Hello, Anne. Did you get your advent calendar from London? No, I didn't, actually. I'm gonna tell that story. I got quite the story to say, guys. I barely slept, but we'll get into that. I just want to say my highs and my hellos to everybody. Also, 10 gifted subs will get me to get over there and go down to the beach, and we will build sandcastles. Okay, so 10 gifted subs will get me off my keister. It'll get me off my butt, and we will go down to build some sandcastles. Okay? Okay, you noticed a bit too. Hopefully that I turned the bitrate down to 4,000. It should fix that problem. Hi, Fraser. Welcome in. It is a beauty day for sure. A beauty day. Hi, Yukiko. I almost missed you there. Welcome in, Yuki. Hope you're well, Yuki. All right, so how's the video quality? Everything tip-top shape? I know Wandon must be happy that I'm doing an early stream. My Canadian beach gal. How are you? I'm good, Fraser. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. Also, just call me Dots and Wandon are in the same time zone. Just call me Dots. Where are you from? Out of curiosity. I think you're new here. Just call me Dots. Where are you from? I like to make new friends. Wake me up. I'll put this a little bit closer. I can't read it. Maybe I can make the font larger. Hi, I'm Whiskey Zulu. I hope everyone is doing really well and enjoying their wonderful time here with the stream. So far, so good. Hi, Slayer Beast. Welcome in, Slayer Beast. Hey. They look absolutely really perfect. Wonderful hairstyle. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you. Hi, Saturn. Welcome in. Hi, Becca. Oh, all of my peeps are here. Welcome in, Saturn and Becca. It's an early one today. We're seeing all of the European people come out of the woodwork. All the Euros. Well, Bonnie's always here. Okay, Bonnie is European, but she's always here, so. Bonnie, you don't count. You don't count. I have to step away for a bit, but I'll be lurking. All right, Saturn, no worries. Enjoy your day. Hope you get everything done that you need to. I'm gonna have a little rant stream, actually. But I'll wait, I'll settle. I'll tell you guys the scoop. I'll yap for a little bit. So, as you can see in the top left corner of the screen, top left corner, it's 10 gifted subs. So we can, well, I can get off my keister, go down to the beach, and build a sandcastle tower. So, 10 gifted subs for one tower. One pillar, shall we say. One killer pillar. So that's what we're doing today. Also, it is a celebratory stream. I'm not going to bother playing music because honestly, trying to upload this to YouTube afterward is a pain in the ass. Because for some reason, even when I play DMCA free music, it gets flagged. So, Benhammer J will kill me. I would rather just listen to the waves. I hope you don't mind listening to a little wave action. And oh yeah, Yukiko, you were telling me that about today. Updating your iPhone, don't do it. Do not switch to iOS 26. There's a lot of problems, also problems with the battery capacity. I haven't updated to iOS 26 yet, so I will keep that in mind. Did you get did the backpack work? Oh, I packed it. All my bags are packed and I'm ready to go. I just didn't bring it. I did not bring it, but that's where I kept everything. So I pulled it all out of the bag to bring it. Honestly, have this beach bag anyway, so I didn't want to ruin the backpack. But if we can get our sub goal for this month and I do that surprise IRL stream, I will be wearing the backpack. It'll be Anna the Explorer. Okay, forget Dora the Explorer. It's gonna be Anne the Explorer. But today I just brought it in one of my, it's like a woven wicker bag. So that's what I brought it in. Hello, Craig Bacon. Welcome, welcome, guys. It's a beauty of a day. As Fraser, my fellow Canuck, was saying. It's like 26 degrees, it's sunny. I have lots of sunscreen because especially this side I can tell is getting a little color, but it's windy, but it's not cold. Probably due to all of the sun. So yeah, we're loving it around here. I'm wearing my sunnies actually because it's a little bit sunny. Maybe when the sun sort of moves over the tree, I'll be able to take them off, but for now, I'd rather keep them on and keep my retinas in tip-top shape. So I myself will not be switching to iOS 26. A friend of mine did it and he is having a lot of problems with his battery, really. Well, good thing your friend was the guinea pig. And then now you don't have to do it. So that's awesome, Yuki. Con, welcome in, Con. More than the standard Apple making older devices drain their battery faster feature. Exactly. That's actually been going on for quite some time, Con. Yeah, absolutely. The problem is, right, if you are a long time diehard Apple fan, and I'm on an Apple phone right now, if you're a long time diehard Apple fan, eventually with the apps, you won't be able to update them anymore. and they won't be working. So you sort of get phased out of being able to use apps with Apple unless you do the updates. So they kind of get you there, man, between a rock and a hard place. Between a log and some sand. Ba-dum-bum-ch. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But yeah, hi Remortal, welcome in. You're online this time? I'm surprised. Because you don't watch the regular stream, so you didn't know that I've been talking about doing this stream for a little while. Actually, we planned this stream back in August, so it's been going on for quite some time. Welcome in Remortal, by the way. Nice to see you. This is actually a celebratory stream because we hit 10K followers over on the channel. So we did a celebratory beach stream. The problem was I was doing Fan Expo in the middle of August. After I got home from Fan Expo, I got terribly sick from being exposed to so many people, probably, you know? And after getting sick and recovering, I had to go to Toronto for a birthday party, and I was there for 5 days. So it's kind of the first opportunity that I have to actually do this celebratory stream. So, okay. Hi, Lost, welcome in. You are so hot, I think. Thank you, London. I switched to Android a few years ago, so much cheaper and same quality. I love Android now. I tried to make the switch one time, Bonnie. I didn't like it. It wasn't seamless. I really love the seamless transitions of iPhone versus Android. And I find whatever you learn on is kind of what you like. But maybe Android is stepping up their game and they have seamless transitions now. I don't know. Kind of scared to try. I will say though that Androids usually have far superior cameras and bang for your buck. So I will say that. I've had 3 iPhones in the past, but I switched to Samsung the last few, just like Bonnie. Happy to see you. Happy to see you, Loss. I also joined Fan Expo stream. Oh, that was Fan Expo stream was mid-August. That's when I went to Fan Expo, the middle of August. See you soon, Bonnie. Bonnie's leaving? Back later. Okay, bye, Bonnie. See you later. Alligator. All right. Oops. You know what's good about streaming on the beach in the middle of September? No bugs. Not dealing with any black fly. Oh, as I say that, a bumblebee flies by, but usually bumblebees are pretty safe. But yeah, no black flies, none of that nonsense. I did bring my bug spray just in case, but I think we'll be okay. I have a feeling we will be okay. Yeah, no bugs, exactly, Becca. Happy for that. Oh my God, so Becca, I have a story for you guys. Story time. Okay, as we're waiting for, if we get any subs, then I will stop and we'll go build a sandcastle, but in the meantime, let me yap away. Okay. So, Becca, or anyone who really watches and has been watching my streams for the last almost 4 years, right? In December, it'll be my 4-year, December 1st will be my 4-year anniversary with Twitch. But I go crazy with advent calendars. So now is the time of year to buy advent calendars. Because they have to be shipped and you start opening the 1st of December. So they're kind of on sale now. And there is the legendary, welcome in, Lotta Shada. Anna, the Canadian beach, correct. Hello, One Prong, welcome in. I bought an iPhone because of Anne and I'm really happy with it and grateful that she recommends it to me. I did recommend it to Yukiko, actually. Facts. I really did. He had an older phone. He needed a new phone. And I do love my iPhones. So, and I'm glad you like it, Yuki. Anyway, okay. So, back to Advent Calendar story. Welcome in more or less Mikey. Day 4 subathon verified? What? Oh, looter. It's not Lotta, my bad. It's 2 O's and not 2 T's. Looter shooter. My bad, looter shooter. But this is a salute. That I caught. I caught the salute at the end. Okay. Stick around, looter shooter, and I will recognize your name a little bit better in the future. Hang out, support the stream, and I'll remember your name. Okay, so I recently bought the coveted, and Becca knows this, everyone knows this, I've been opening up this advent calendar for years, the very coveted, most expensive advent calendar that I buy. It's the Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar. It's very expensive, but it's worth a lot more it has a great value to it. The value behind that calendar is something like over $2,000 for that calendar. And it's very limited edition. They only make a certain amount and they sell out very quickly because there's really good bang for your buck. And if anyone doesn't know Liberty London, it is a department store in London, UK. So, but yeah, we have a tractor. This guy was checking me out before. I'm sure he's gonna be checking me out now. He's rolling through on a tractor. Tis the season. Tis the freaking season, guys. Tis the season. What are you gonna do when you live in the shoe? Anyway. Hi, Andrelius, welcome in. Glad to see you here. Happy hump day, Andrelius. Tis the season to gawk? No, to drive around on tractors, you silly goose. It's harvest season, right? I live in the country, so I'm seeing a lot of farm vehicles out on the roads. But nice try, Con. So, I got snagged in Mennonite traffic jams and tractor backups driving home now. Yeah, tis the season, Fraser. That's what I'm saying. You know, you totally understand. Anyways, take this in, guys. So my beautiful, hi Otis, welcome in. Oh, I'm sorry, those channel point redeems, they're not working here on mobile. Those don't work, Otis. But bits do, subs do, tips, those work, but the channel points don't work. Anyway, so I bought Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar. They shipped it to me. I got an email yesterday. Actually, it was a text message on my phone saying, look out, it's out for delivery today. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm waiting for it. It was coming by DHL. Welcome in, Otis. It was coming by DHL. And I waited all night and I didn't get a call to buzz the delivery person in. So I was like, maybe it just didn't show up today. I checked before stream and it said that there's an exception or something like that. And I was like, okay, an exception, whatever the heck that means. I was like, okay, pause. Probably it's delayed. They weren't able to deliver it in time and they'll deliver it tomorrow, right? That's what I'm thinking. DHL is so fucking bad, Fraser. Customs clearance? No, it already cleared customs. It was out for delivery. Customs and duties were already paid. That was already all taken care of. Welcome in July, man. So, After stream, guys, I barely slept a wink, because after stream, I checked it and it says it's been delivered. I'm like, what the fuck? Been delivered? Oh, maybe he got into my building without buzzing in. Like maybe someone let him in. So I checked my front door, nothing. I went to the lobby, nothing. I was like, what the heck? I checked just like the hallway, nothing. So I checked my phone, I went on. It said it was delivered to my next door neighbor. I was like, oh shit, okay, it got delivered to my next door neighbor? And this is my neighbor that I'm pretty close with. And she even signed for it too. Like there was a signature as evidence, like as proof that it was delivered. Somebody signed for it. And I'm like, what the heck? And it said it got delivered at 4:51 p.m. And by the time I'd finished stream at midnight, so I checked, by the time I figured this all out, it was 12:30. I didn't care, I sent her a text. I'm like, did you get a package today around 5 p.m.? But obviously she didn't message back, she was sleeping. But I was like, okay, she'll see it in the morning. But that's so weird that if she got the package at 5 p.m., why would she not just leave it on my front door? Or message me or somehow contact me to give me my package back, right? Don't like DHL. Yeah, but you can't pick who the courier is, right? That's not up to the consumer. That's up to the shipper. The shipper is the person. The shipper picks the courier system. The courier. That was a black fly. So I don't have to I don't have the option to pick DHL, FedEx, UPS, Canada Post, nothing like that. So anyways, I was like, that's kind of fucked up that she got my package and she signed for it and she has possession of it and she didn't give it back to me yet. I'm like, all right, whatever. I couldn't call DHL. They were closed. They didn't open till 8 a.m. So of course your girl could barely sleep because I'm like stressing out. Like I gotta call DHL right first thing in the morning and figure out what's up. They were hoping you wouldn't investigate. That's what I thought, maybe. Because it's a nice package coming from London, England, big, huge box. If she just looks to see Liberty London, it's a high-end department store. It's like a Holt Renfrew. You know, it's like Nordstrom. It's even like better than Nordstrom. It's like high-end shit. It's like a Harrods, you know? So I was like, oh yeah, fucking right. I mean, why say anything unless you get caught, right? But anyways, so 8 in the morning comes around. Of course, I couldn't sleep. Hi, Elton. Welcome in, Elton Carmichael. Hi, Bochi. Oh, you made it to stream. I thought it's a little early for you, Bochi. In Europe, DHL is the default courier service. Oh, really? Yeah. Anyway, so you're lucky you can get DHL. They're not shipping to the States. Really? I thought you said before, Hawker, that you like DHL or something like that. I don't know. Did you say you like DHL or you like FedEx? I like FedEx, you don't like FedEx. You said you like DHL. And DHL are shit. Hawker, if you remember, this is probably the same delivery person, right? Because it's my area, who when you tried to send me that package, I kept getting a notice on my door from DHL saying, oh, we tried to reach you, but we can't deliver it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even get a knock at my door. And then finally the third day, they're like, oh yeah, you owe duties and customs. You have to pay X amount of dollars. Pay it online. I'm like, what the heck? So this is probably the same person, probably the same DHL person, Hawker. Anyway, so I called DHL 8 in the morning, fucking bright and early. I barely slept a wink. And I'm like, yeah, it says here that it was delivered to the apartment next door. And she's like, yes, I see that. I'm very sorry about that. I'm like, okay, so what do we do? She's like, I'm going to contact the delivery driver and he will go and try and retrieve the item. I said, okay, good. It's because this is an advent calendar and they're not making them like anymore. I don't think they're making them anymore. And so I'm kind of screwed if I can't get this item, right? So she's like, keep your phone and someone will call you within the next 2 hours. She said, unfortunately, it's DHL's policy not to carry, like for drivers to carry phones. There's no way for us to contact that driver until that driver comes back to the depot. And then we'll try to reach that driver then. Which totally fucking sucks if you think about it. I feel like all drivers should have phones, but regardless. I just checked my battery and I've only used 8% of 100%. You can check in the settings. Oh yeah. They always say that. Do they say that, Maple? Anyways, it was so bullshit. So, okay, then I finally get a text back at like 10:30 from my neighbor. I was gonna go knock on her door, but I was like, I already sent her a text and I'm just gonna wait for her to respond back. I don't want to seem like an absolute lunatic. If she has it, she has it. If she doesn't, like, I was like, I don't know. Like, so anyways, I was like, okay, this is what was going through my head. This is what was going through my head, guys. Either she's gonna be lying, right? She'll lie and say she doesn't have it. Or the delivery driver stole the package. Again, guys, this is a very expensive package. So either the delivery driver stole the package and pretended that he delivered it to someone and just scribbled a signature, right? So it's either the delivery driver or my neighbor who it got delivered to, like the address that it said it was delivered to. Come on, like there's no other, you know what I mean? So anyway, she texts me back at 10:30 and she's like, nope, I don't have it. And I'm like, what the fuck? She doesn't have it. So I went over to talk to her face to face. She was in her pajamas, so she had just woken up. And she invited me in too, but I just stood in like the front foyer. And then she started rambling on about like, oh, these delivery drivers, one time they delivered upstairs and they said they delivered to me and they didn't, and it was delivered upstairs instead. I don't know. Anyways, I was like, but it says right here it was delivered to your apartment number. And I said, and there's a signature as well. Here's the signature and this is showing you it's delivered to your address. And she's like, nope, it wasn't delivered to me. Nobody came. I don't have it. And I'm like, fuck. So now the delivery driver says that he delivered it to this address and she's saying, nope, I didn't get it. So, pause, let me read chat a little bit. I had a UPS driver nearly lose $1,000 box of contact lenses somewhere in his truck and claimed he dropped it off at a business where the signature was required. Had to annoy the company staff at UPS people repeatedly for a couple of days until he found it. I'm gonna hope that, like, clearly if he delivered it to someone, he didn't deliver it to the right address. So maybe he messed up my address, like, and he thought he was delivering it to that address, but it was really somewhere else. Let's hope that's what it was, because okay, so listen, the story will continue, but that sucks, Con, but I'm glad you got your contact lenses back. Glad you got that. Okay. I'm sorry, I thought you had a mailing address. If you add them to your Throne, I can help out. Why do you need my mailing address, Loss? Throne is all about not having people's address, meaning you can buy things off of Throne and it gets delivered without the mailing address. What, the signature did not match? Well, to be honest, the signature was scribbles. It was not her initials. So I will say that. Okay, her initials are CB, and the signature, without doxing, it's on this other phone here, but it's just scribbles. Anyway, so then I get a message from, it's just a text message from DHL saying like, oh, we're sorry that your package was delivered to the wrong address. We are going to try to get in contact with the delivery driver. This can take 48 hours. And this is your case number. If you want to contact me, you can reply back to this text, or you can call this phone number, an extension number. So since I talked to my neighbor and I found out this juicy news that she says, no, it wasn't delivered to me, and no, that's not my signature, so that's fucked. So I wanted to tell the DHL person this, because I want to talk, okay, this is my goal. I want to talk to the fucking delivery driver, okay? I want to see where he delivered it to. Did he deliver it to my building? And here's the thing, here's how I can tell if he's lying or if my neighbor's lying. I will simply just ask him, what did she look like? Right? She's a freaking retired old lady. If he says, yeah, she's like an 80-year-old lady with gray hair and glasses, then I know for a fact he fucking saw her, right? But if he can't tell me what she looks like, if he can't give me a description, a basic description of what she looks like, then I fucking know he's full of shit. So I would really like to talk to this delivery driver at this point, but I don't think they'll let me. I replied back and I was like, hey, is it possible to speak to the delivery driver, have him call me or something? No response. Hi, Andy. And DHL is such a POS. As head fireman, I was called out and told there was a sexy lady on the beach. I see it's true. Welcome in, Andy. Nice to see you. We are putting out fires on the beach today. For 10 gifted subs, we are building a sandcastle. So I have the bucket and the shovel right over there. So for 10 gifted subs, I will get off my keister, take you guys down to the beach, and build some towers, sandcastle towers. So that is the goal for today. That is the goal. That is the goal. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, so DHL is such a POS that when I called, right? Because I called the phone number and the extension. Because I was like, I want to tell them that I spoke to my neighbor and she says she doesn't have it and that's not her signature. Wanted to tell them that updated piece of information, right? And she's like, oh, what's your waybill number? I tell her, she goes, oh, that is the wrong waybill number. We sent you with that text message just now. We sent you the wrong waybill number. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is the department for lost goods, lost articles, and you're fucking up the waybill numbers? What is going on here? What is actually going on? What in flying fuck is happening? So, and when I tried to call, they're like, oh, she's on the phone right now. Can I help you? I'm like, well, can you? And some other lady helped me, but I haven't heard back. So anyways, guys, if I get a phone call on this phone, I have to take it. It's urgent. So stream will be paused because when a phone call comes through, stream pauses. So if stream just dies, I have it plugged into a battery pack, so it's not dead because of the battery. It just freezes because I'm on a phone call. So I'm kind of expecting this phone call. I'd be getting upset. I am upset, man. I'm fucking frazzled. I don't know who's fucking lying to me. Like, you said you delivered it next door. The lady next door who, she's one of my closest neighbors, guys. She's very kind. She's my closest neighbor. Like, we exchange Christmas presents and she has no reason to lie. Mind you, if you have the opportunity to take like a freaking $700 package from London that gets delivered to your door, like the guy came knocking and was like, package for you, would you not take it? And then be like, well, if they don't know that it's here, maybe I'll just keep it for a minute. Anyways, I don't know, but I have to talk to this delivery driver and find out where did he deliver to my next door neighbor for realsies or what? So guys, long story short, I might not have the Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar this year, which is a real bummer. Fuck. Like, you plan ahead. You buy calendars in September. And this happens. This could all be solved with a question. Is this XXX address? I don't understand what you mean, Loss. I have no idea what you're saying. This was not a gift purchased from Throne. I bought this gift on my own. Like, I bought this gift. So, I know my address. So I don't understand what you're getting at. Johnny All-Stars, welcome in. All I'm hearing is I should be using UPS. Johnny All-Stars, ding, 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 ding. Do not use DHL. Do not do it, okay? Because honestly, they're really fucking things up. Okay, I don't know if you guys in the States have it, but we have a courier, it's a tiny courier system. They deal with, they're a subsidiary for Amazon. It's called Firefly. Now, this one Firefly guy, I don't know if you guys remember, this happened back like last year. He delivered to the wrong apartment on my floor. Same deal, knocked on the door, gave it to the guy. But I found out right away, I called the company, they called the driver. Within 1 hour, the driver came back, knocked on the guy's door to get the package back. Done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But this DHL company, maybe because they're a large corporate company, I'm not sure, they can't even contact the driver to be like, hey, could you go back to this location and retrieve the package wherever you dropped it off? Like, go knocking, man. So it kind of sucks. Welcome in Odin Skyborn. The burden of proof should be on the delivery driver. He has proof, Loss. He has proof he delivered. There's a signature. Problem is, I think he delivered to the wrong, not even my neighbor. I think he must have delivered somewhere really like completely different address, like different building. Blame them for using that delivery service. Yeah, man, I don't want to have to file like a loss claim. And I mean, I will get the money back, right? But that's not the point. The real point of this is I probably won't be able to get this advent calendar this year, which kind of sucks. It is what it is. What are you going to do? I tried. The sun is kind of bothering me. So far, there's no Christmas calendars for this year that I like, and I don't think I will buy. Instead, I'll save my money for a wonderful person. Good idea, Yukiko. Good idea. They don't make them like picture of the drop-off. There was no picture. Nope, there was just a signature. And I asked them, do you have a picture? She didn't say anything. So there was no picture. A phony signature. Yeah, but anybody who's like, package for Ann Streamy, they're like, oh yeah, sure, let me sign here, please. Sure, give me this big box. Why not? If they're coming right to your door, knocking on your door and saying, you have a package, sign here, please, you're gonna sign and take it. But shame on this person, because if they opened it, they would see my contact information. I had my phone number, my address. They could, if they were a really good person, they could contact me and hunt me down. But that's kind of like, if you lose your wallet, a good Samaritan finding your wallet and actually calling you and contacting you, you know, and be like, hey, here's your wallet back. Like, that has happened to me before, twice actually. That has happened, but it's so much easier just to take someone's wallet and like never give it back, right? DHL, not very good German efficiency. No, not at all. It's so crap. No picture? That's lame. I don't think there's a picture. I asked and she didn't say anything. And the evidence that I have, all they had was a signature. Delivery drivers are paid per package. They don't have financial incentive to get the package to the right person. I guess so. Game man. Hello. Hi. Welcome in. You should have shocked. What? You'd be shocked. I've had my ID mailed back to me more than once. Johnny, I've had my wallet given back to me twice. Once by a taxi driver, like an Uber driver. I left my wallet in the Uber and they knew exactly where to go to drop it. And I had cash in the wallet too. I gave him like a tip, which I think is like polite to do, right? And I can't remember. One time I think I left my wallet on the bus. I did. I left my wallet on the bus. I was a kid, like in high school, and somebody returned it into the lost and found. Mind you, all of the money was gone, but I was only like 15 bucks in there. I was a kid, I didn't have any money. But the most important stuff, like my social insurance number, my health card, my driver's license, all that stuff was still in there. Yes, this is a Canadian beach gay man. My sister's boyfriend recently lost his phone. It was on the tall grass, and it took them 3 days to find it again. There's a pooch that's very, very excited to go for walkies at the park. He's very excited. I mean, I would be too. I'm excited to be here myself. I'm excited to be here. Yukiko, did your sister's boyfriend... I just saw something. What the hell was that? Did your sister's boyfriend... Did they use Find My iPhone to find it in the tall grass? Nice pigtails you have, thank you. Attack dog on the loose. Not yet, he's in the car still. But he's just excited to go for walkies. I got some mail, I just don't know what the hell it was. Oh well. Let's see. No, nothing too important. Oh, I know why. I'm not on the frickin'... Well, there you go. I'm not on the hotspot here. Not for long. So you lost your wallet? No, I lost a package. It said it was delivered to my neighbor, which she says it's not her. And there's a signature and everything. She says that's not my signature. So now it's really lost. And they only make a limited amount every year. So I don't think I'll be able to get it again. Which is a real bummer, man. Did I need it? No. Did I want it? Heck yes. I really wanted it. But it wasn't really a need. It's not life or death. There he is. Here's the good boy. Here's the bestest boy. But yeah. Let's pray for a Christmas miracle. Ooh, I would love a Christmas miracle. Good idea, Maple. Somebody has it. That's true. Somebody has it. You're absolutely right with that, Retro. But the fact that it couldn't have just been, like Con was saying earlier, oh yeah, like, one of my packages was in the delivery truck. A small package was in the delivery truck for days. And this isn't in the delivery truck. If they said that it's been delivered somewhere, right? Now it's like, you gotta hunt this person down, and would you wanna give this package back? They probably just won't open the door. Easy. They won't even open the door next time they see the delivery guy come back for the package. So. The cell phone was switched off after 3 days, so searching for the device on another device doesn't help. I managed to lose my money or key or anything, and that's terrible because so much private data. Also, bank cards, yeah, for sure. Exactly. I can move to the right. You know what, Johnny? That's a good idea. Hopefully you'll get it back. Hopefully, Becca. Hi, Em. Think of it as giving someone a Christmas gift, charity work. You know what? That's actually a good way of thinking of it, Flair. Giving someone a Christmas gift. Can you get a refund? I will have to file a lost claim with DHL, and then they will give me a refund. I will get a refund because this is on them. Like, it clearly says in writing they delivered it to the wrong address. So that's not my bad. So 100% I will get my money back, but that's not the problem, Hawker. The problem is I don't know if I can get another one. That's the problem. They might not know they have it with the waybill numbers being mixed up. No. The waybill number for my claim was mixed up. For my claim, when I said it's a lost item, they sent me the wrong waybill number. The original waybill number is fine. No, Retro. They said they delivered it to my neighbor and they have a signature. It's not at the warehouse. It's not at the warehouse. Somebody has it. It's somebody signed for it. Unless the delivery driver is lying completely and pretending he delivered it to somebody and just signed it himself and took it. But I mean, I don't know about that. Hi, Polydactyl, welcome in. A bad delivery service is bad for business. That's right. Like, okay, Maple, I was thinking about that. What if the Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar is still in stock and I can still order another one, right? I want to get a refund before I do that though, because obviously I don't want to buy two and then, but regardless, what if I order it again? They're going to deal with DHL because that's the shipping company that they deal with. So I don't want to deal with DHL again. I don't trust them. They're poo-poo juice. So there's that. How much money have you lost in total, and what else have you lost in your backpacking? What do you mean? Yukiko, what do you mean? Like, for this advent calendar, how much did it cost? You'd think they could clean up their act. Otherwise, this seems pretty simple that they fucked up and they got to replace it. Exactly. It makes me not want to order again. Right, because I know they're going to send it DHL again. Can you ask them to use another carrier? Probably not, Hawker. That's not really how that works when you're buying from a huge department store. They have a corporate rate. They have a corporate contract to only use that courier. It would be different, Hawker, if it was a small little like mom and pop company and I could speak to, like, you know what I mean, the person who sends it directly. That's not how a large department store works, right? Like, because they have like a contract or whatever with DHL. So no, I don't think I could pick a different courier. I could try. It would be worth, it wouldn't, there's no harm in asking, but I doubt it. Yeah, for sure, Retro, they have a contract with them. I thought they lost something and that's why they asked, but the sounds of it, it's about a Christmas calendar. Yeah, it's a Christmas calendar. I lost a Christmas calendar. You can look it up, man. The Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar. Just Google it. Liberty London. Somebody type that in the chat, please. A VIP or a mod, you can look it up. Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar, and post the link, because some people are using translation software and it's too difficult. But this is not a $20 item. No. DHL doesn't give a fuck all over the world. Even in Germany. Even in Germany, man. No, they really sucked. They really sucked, man. I wish I could talk to the delivery driver, man. That's all I want to do. Yeah, Google that, Yukiko. There you go. Thank you, Hawker. There you go. Yukiko, or whoever's interested, like wondering what I'm talking about. It's a big box, heavy. That's what that's what I'm talking about. The calendar is lost. For us, parcel delivery companies are no longer the best at the moment. Contact the sender or DHL customer service immediately to file a non-delivery complaint. Oh, I should. Providing the tracking number, DHL is responsible for the delivery until it reaches the correct location. So, they will investigate the missed delivery by contacting the local station and may attempt to retrieve the package or issue a refund. Yeah, that's exactly what I already did, Johnny. I called DHL this morning. They got in contact with my local distribution center, and they said they're going to try to get the driver to retrieve the parcel. That's exactly what they said. And they said it could take up to 48 hours to get a call. So, yeah. Honestly, it's probably gone. Mastermind. Yeah. £275 plus tax. Yeah. I called Amazon and I told them, do not ever get that company to deliver or I am done ordering. Really? And did they listen, Maple? That's the real question. Did they say, okay, we'll use a different company? That mistake is going to cost them big time. So for now, fingers crossed you get that call. Thank you, Johnny. Fingers crossed they get that call. Yes, they sure did. Amazon? Really? Well, that's a big company, so maybe if I do call, they will use a different courier. Yeah, anyway, it's a beautiful day. And I'll sleep well tonight. I have a drink here, courtesy of Wade. It is a green apple. It's from Sons of Kent. It's 4% ABV. Looks like a green crayon. I waited a bit to open it because unfortunately it kind of got all shooken up in the back seat when I was driving. Welcome back, Bonnie. Oh man, you missed a rant. You missed a rant and a half. Anyway, let's hope that this doesn't explode in my face. Amazon uses FedEx and UPS and USPS. I always miss the fun. Yeah, you know the Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar, Bonnie? Because I know you live in Scotland. Liberty is like this UK department store. They make this really nice beauty advent calendar. It's a cult classic. I just googled their calendar. I bought the calendar. I didn't lose the money though, Yukiko. I lost the calendar. I'll get the money back. Scissor Man, happy hump day. Fancy seeing you here, Scissor Man. Cheers. I just cracked a green apple beer. It's 4%, so it's a light beer. Cheers. And it did not explode in my face, so that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Damn, lost in the mail? Yeah, they said they delivered it to my next door neighbor, and she's saying, nope, they didn't deliver it to me. And there's even a signature. She said, nope, not my signature. So now it's her word against the delivery driver's word, and I can't contact the delivery driver. So they have to just get in. He doesn't have a phone or anything. So I just have to wait to see what he says. They're going to try to get him to go and retrieve the package, wherever that may be. So yeah. Best calendar, so sad it's MIA. I know, Becca, it was the best calendar. Did I get one? Yeah, I got lost in the mail today. Got lost, but what are you gonna do when you live in a shoe? Hello, welcome in. Zabel? Am I pronouncing that right? Cyber was asking about your farting pumpkin emote. Did it disappear? No, it didn't disappear. But it's for tier 3 subs, I think, Scissorman. And I'm pretty sure Cyberdial is a tier 3 sub, so he has access to that. Because some of the subs are for tier 1s, tier 2s, followers actually. Followers, tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s. And I think that little farting pumpkin one is a... I mean, I try to give the best emotes for the tier 3s, right? So yeah. Welcome in Yankin Jankin. Maybe his sub ran out. I don't know. Maybe it did. I have to check. I have no idea. Honestly. Oh, there's another tractor. Honestly, I'm so bad with keeping track with that stuff. New plan, just kick down the neighbor's door and do a search for it. Well, the thing is, Johnny, when I knocked on her door this morning, she invited me in. I was standing in like the little foyer, like in her front hallway. I didn't search her whole place, but I will admit that I looked in the garbage dumpster really briefly just to see if they had any Liberty London empty boxes. Like if someone got it and opened it and threw the box away, but I didn't see that either. Oh, I've been looking, Johnny, trust me. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the freaking hunt. So yeah. None of them let you call their drivers directly. Gotta harass the customer service people to stay on it though. The more time passes, the less likely you will be able to find it. You're making me want to get off stream right now and call. Con, I want to call back. Are you AI? No, I'm not AI. So, yeah. Are you? Oh, there it is. Did you find it? Nice, Scissor Man. So we're clearing the old neighbor lady then? Not 100%, Johnny. Listen, if I can talk to the driver, here's the scoop, okay? This is what we're doing. If I can talk to the driver and he tells me the description of what my neighbor looks like, right? Then I know he's not lying. Then I know she's full of shit. Boom. Boom. Regardless, she won't be giving the package back. Okay? That's not happening. Cheers. But at least I know the driver's not a liar then. At least I know who to trust. You know what I mean? So, I have to talk to the damn driver. That's all. We're not clearing her yet, Johnny All-Star. Sometimes it's the ones you least suspect. The little old ladies. There it is. Hawker, is that a tier 3 emote? I think it is, right? The sub. Tell me, can you get that farting pumpkin emote? Is it available for... It's for tier 2s. It's for tier 2s. Ah, shit. You still can't get this, the farting pumpkin emote, Cyber. It's a tier 2 sub. A tier 2 emote. But welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub regardless. Hope you've been well, Cyber. So... Oh, look what just fell. Is that a sign? Is that a sign? Pumpkin spice latte season is upon us, chat. But yeah. So now I just picture you with gloves on going through her garbage for the next week. Well, we have like a big garbage bin, like a dumpster. So I just sort of did a little 1-2 buckle my shoe, just a little prowl, just to make sure. Actually, I have cameras, right? Like outside. And I saw this guy walking by, an old guy, and he had, it looked like a big box. A big box. So I was like, oh my God, is he throwing out the box? Is he throwing out the box? Because it was about the size of the box that it would be. So I ran out quickly. I first looked at him. I like took a description, you know, I did like an up down, and I'm like, what does this guy look like? Where is he from? Do I have to chase after him after? And then I looked in the garbage, and it was a big piece of foam. It wasn't even a box. I was like, damn, it wasn't him. But I checked. Oh, you bet you I checked.
Well, did you ever? Never. What a swell party this is.
Woo! Cyber, thank you for 14 months. I'm drinking a green apple light beer. Cheers. Cheers to pumpkin spice, farting pumpkin spice latte season. Thank you. So yeah. But yeah, Johnny All-Stars, don't put that past me, because I will. Detective Ann is here. I really do want to call DHL before they close and sort of be like, hey, so did you talk to the driver today? Because I called at 8 a.m. So you would think that they would talk to the driver between now and closing, right? Retro, thank you for pinning that. Oh my God, now Cyber is spamming that emote. He is totally spamming that. I love it. I love it. Listen, don't get sick of it. Actually, you can get sick of it, Cyber. You stinky boy. You can get sick of it, because it's only going to be here for September and October. For 2 months. I'll have it for October as well, of course. But then November, I'm going to be busting out the Christmas emotes. So, proof is in the Christmas advent calendars, apparently, and is quite the detective. Peteway, yeah, I am. Don't mess with a girl and her advent calendars. I'm cuckoo for Christmas. All right. Kringle. Oh my God. Kris Kringle. Speak of the devil, welcome in Kringle. No, Kringle actually asked me yesterday, hey, what is an advent? Because I didn't say advent calendar. So, not if it's the driver's day off. Oh, true, Bonnie. Imagine that's what it is. Oh, that would really suck. But Kringle, speaking of advent calendars, I have a story, just the quick rundown of it. It's a long story. My most prestigious, prized advent calendar got lost today. And I have no idea where it is. They said they delivered it to my next door neighbor. She's denying it, saying, nope, wasn't delivered to me. They even have a signature. She says, nope, not my signature. So now it's delivered somewhere with a signature. Somebody has it, but apparently not my neighbor. And yeah, we're trying to hunt down this very prized advent calendar possession. So I looked it up today. You looked up the advent calendar? Yeah, look up the Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar. This is the calendar that I speak of in question. Liberty London Beauty Advent Calendar. Man, I'm gonna be bummed, because by the time I get like a refund, which I will, but they'll probably be sold out of it and I won't be able to buy it. Again, it's a very limited production thing, right? So, we screwed. In the club. But yeah. You little farters, stinker bobinkers. I also have some really cute ones for tier 3. Those are my personal fave. Any tier 3, Retro or Becca, anyone who's tier 3 right now, put up ghosties in their underpants. Those are my personal fave. It's a ghosty boy and a ghosty girl, and their white sheet goes up and you can see their unmentionables. Hi Pooh, welcome in. Ghost in their underpants? Yes, Pooh. Damn, 3 in a row. Oh, nice, Kringle. That's awesome. Cheers. Thank you for making 3 in a row and at all different times as well. So last night was a late stream, like as per usual, and it's an afternoon stream right now. I mean, hard to stream outside when it's dark, right? So that's why we had to do a little bit earlier of a stream. I normally don't stream at 3 p.m. Cheers, Kringle. Thanks for being here. I tried streaming before. At 2 p.m. starts. I did it for about 5 or 6 months. I did from 2, I think it was from 2 to 5. Yeah, 2 to 5 p.m. for about 5-6 months. And I don't know, it just, it wasn't a vibe for me. I know some people do really, really well in the afternoons, but for me, I don't think I'm a morning person or an afternoon person, so I wasn't awake. You know, I was kind of like, had one eye open, and I think that was the problem. Night here is day there. Yeah, Pooh, I know. That is the thing. Scissorman, it's been almost a year. Wow, a couple days away from our 1-year anniversary. W Scissorman, thank you for that. Hi Sriram, welcome in. Is there a spark between us, or is it just your radiance lighting up the room? If I could press my Riz sound effect, I'd be hammering it right now. I'd be spamming it. I've known you for a while, Sriram, actually. Followage, yeah, Sriram, I've known you for almost 3 years. I remember, I know exactly who you are. You used to follow me on Instagram. Maybe you still do. I know exactly who you are. I remember seeing your Instagram account. But yeah. I know who you are. What app are you using to stream here? Oh, Con, I'm using Streamlabs OBS. So the Streamlabs Slobs app is what I'm using. What app do you think is the best app to use for IRL streams? Hello, have a nice day. Thank you, you as well. Welcome in. So, is this going to be a sandcastle using a bucket or a bulldozer? So what this is, for 10 gifted subs, Kringle, we go down to the beach. I grab that bucket and that shovel. We take a little hike down to the beach, and I grab some sand, some water. We make concrete-esque, you know, stuff. We do a little mixing, and we put a tower up. So 1 tower. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. I was talking about it yesterday on stream, actually. A lot of work to do this construction. W Kringle! W Kringle, thank you for the 10. Okay, guys, we're up. We're up and the blood is flowing. We're shaking, we're moving. There we go. I am a Sandcastle engineer, Johnny, absolutely. Thank you, Kringle, for the 10. Okay. Are you on iPhone or Android? I'm on iPhone, Con. Tito J, thanks for the lurks. Slick Knight, thank you for welcoming, I mean. All right, so let's go down. I won't be able to read chat when I'm there, but I will catch up on chat when we get back, okay? Whoops. Thank you, Kringle. I wanted to show you guys this thing. I think we found Jack and the Beanstalk. And I'm glad we're finally walking down to the beach now. W. Kringle. What the heck is this? I literally think this is like a beanstalk. It's a thick one. Look at it. And it's just, they're growing out of the sand. I don't think they're like a mangrove. But they have a leaf, like a huge broad leaf. Does anyone know what this is? And it's super tall. It almost looks like a sunflower. Okay guys, we're back. Sorry about that. That was my front door buzzer. Unfortunately, it's not DHL. That's just Amazon. So, false alarm. I did have to buzz that delivery driver in though. But it is not the missing advent calendar. Unfortunately, it is just an Amazon package. So, anyways, let me know thoughts, guys. This is literally growing out of the sand. Super strong here. And it looks massive. It's like a freaking beanstalk. There's 2 of them. Any clues as to what this could possibly be? Looks like a sunflower, but I don't see any flower. Anyway, I digress. Let's go down to the water. The service is a little bit spotty by the water, so if we lose service, don't worry. We'll be heading back up momentarily. Oh, it's so nice here. And there's really nobody here. This is not a private beach, but it's pretty remote. Pretty remote, indeed. Okay. There's a butterfly. It's trying to land on the phone. That's cute. Okay, so now I just have to make this like slurry. It's like mixing concrete, really. Okay. How we doing? Doing okay? Let's head back. Okay, before I make this tower, let me just see what we have here. It is a lake kringle. This is Lake Erie. It's a great lake. Elephant ears. Is that what that is, Slayer Beast? You could use the leaves to make cabana fans. Yeah, they're super broad leaves. Welcome in, Royal. Super broad leaves. You disappeared. I'm back. I'm back. I got a phone call. Amazon. False alarm. It was not DHL. Looks like a fig tree. I don't think it's a fig tree. Definitely not tomato. Chicken dance in the sand. You should have a dancing chicken emote. I don't think I could find one. If I can find one, I would do that, Hawker. But I just used that alert. I use a GIF, a dancing chicken GIF already. So that works just fine. Okay. But yeah, Crinkle, that's Lake Erie. It's like 80 degrees. Hi, Peace, welcome in. It's actually pretty warm here. I take that back. Yeah, it's warm here too, man. It's warm here, Peace. Yeah, it's about 80 degrees here, Johnny. Where are you from? Out of curiosity, where's here, Johnny? Hi, Catchy Tune. It's gotta be cold. No, it's not. It's really hot. Okay. El Muerto, welcome in. You're from Chicago? Oh, nice, Johnny. Yeah, I'm in southwestern Ontario. Okay, so I have here a nice bucket of slurry. This will be, we went down, we had to harvest the good quality sand, right? We had to get the good quality sand. We had to get on our hands and knees, dig it up from the earth. Then we had to go to the water and do a little mixy mix for the slurry. And this, oh, W Con! Con, thank you for the 10. Let's go. Let's go, Bobby Joe. Okay, that means we're going back down. I have to fix my, which way? Can't tell, how is it? This. Thank you, Con. Thank you for the 10. Okay, so that means we're making another trip. But first, let's get this first tower put in. So, get cracking, tower builder. WCon, thank you. Cheers. Gives me something to do. Makes me feel useful. Okay, let's see here. I kind of want to place the tower in a spot where we can see it in the shot, right? Okay, let's see if our hard work and effort is going to pay off. Suction. Ugh. Voila. Oh, that's beauteous. That's really nice. And I have a little fish stencil, cookie cutter, to kind of give a little imprint. All right, guys. First tower down. W. So, ooh, there's a bug. I think we need 4 towers on the base and then 1 on the top to make, to complete the Sandcastle. Okay, and use your plant ID app for that weed. You know what you can actually do? You can use your iPhone. You don't even need the plant ID app. Let me see if I can. Let's go down and see if I can use it on this phone. Let's go see. Hi, Prince Adam. She's gonna need a bigger bucket. Maybe I will need a bigger bucket in the future. You're absolutely right, Kringle. Okay, but this is an absolute work of art. Look at this. Beauteous. Okay. Let's go down and see. Ooh, you know what? I don't want to take this phone to get it covered in sand. So, hold on a second. Let's just snap a photo. I have to be careful in this grassy area because one time I was here last year and there was this huge snake in the grass, like sunbathing. Hold on. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so I'm using the iPhone feature. Whoop. And it gives me a bunch of images. And I just have to pick through. I think it's this one here. It looks like, oh man, this is the Latin name. Croton, like croton. Glute, like gluteus maximus. Not glute, my bad. Guate Malensis. That looks like it to me. Or the common name is Colachi, Copolachi, C-O-P. Let me type it in chat for you guys. Look this up. I think this is what it is. C-O-P-A-L-C-H-I. Tell me if that's what you guys think it is. Okay. Let's go back down and grab some more sand. Awesome beach, thank you. Welcome in. Okay, let's go down. Yeah, sorry guys, channel points are disabled for this stream because I'm on mobile. But subs, bits, and tips all work. So those, the trifecta. the trifecta works. Okay. Ew! Ew! What is that? I think that's a dead bird. Wait a minute. The heck is that? Maybe not. Maybe not. Wait, is that a pine cone? I think it's just a pine cone. I thought it could be feathers, but look. No, it's just a pine cone. Never mind. False alarm. False alarm, guys. It looked like feathers. Okay, let's grab some sand, shall we? Black gold, Texas tea. All right, I'll grab some water for the slurry. Okay, and now we just have to do a little, oh man, I don't even think I have to do a little mixy mix. It looks good. Hold on. Yeah, it looks good. Just add a little sand on top. It's like dusting a cake pan. All right. Dry the oil. Hands off. Let's see how this tower will do us. All right, let me just catch up with chat before we build this tower. Plop her down. Fishing net ball, maybe English. Maybe that's what it is. All right, I didn't miss much. Cool. Mods, are you able to turn off the channel points right now? Is that possible or no? I'm not sure if mods can do that. Anyway, okay. I refunded the points. Perfect. Thanks, Retro. Good job. Good job. Cheers. Okay. He's younger and a bit faster than me. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, guys, speaking of teamwork, we have a sandcastle to build. Shall we? Let's do it. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Bam. Perfect. And Behold, the two towers of power. They're both large and in charge. W. Kringle and W. Con. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So what I'm thinking for realsies, is in order to make a real sandcastle, right, you need some foundational pillars. Like, you're going to need 4, right? And then if you're really lucky and the foundation is solid, you'll be able to put the 5th tower on top, right? And it won't collapse. So far these look really sturdy, I have to say. Pretty impressed. Pretty impressed indeed. Indeed. Okay. Did we come up with any answers as to what this plant is? This big freaking... It looks like a beanstalk. That I do not know yet. I hear a cricket. Okay, let me just plug you guys in so we don't lose battery. Perfect. Google Lens that plant. I did that already. It came up with a bunch of possibilities. That's exactly what I did English. Bob Smith, welcome in. Welcome in, Bob Smith. Bobbing for a few. Bobbing for a few. Yeah, there was like different possibilities. Hi, Oliver, welcome in. Use the non-grassy sand. Yeah, smart. Baking a cake. Yeah, exactly. Patty cake, patty cake, patty cake. Baker man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. A 6-turret castle with inner and outer walls. Presumably English. Can we do a moat? I feel like a moat would be spectacular, especially at the beach with all of the water. Now that's a little far advanced English, but maybe we can build up to that. I wouldn't be opposed, English. I would not be opposed. I was tabbed out listening from across the house. Oh, nice, Royal. Welcome in, welcome. I miss summer already and it hasn't ended yet. No, I think officially summer will end, man, in a few days. It's already the 17th. Oh no, this is my beer. Stay away, vile beasts. Cheers. I have some green apple Sons of Kent light beer. It's 4.0 ABV. And these wasps, go away. Please leave me alone. Oh, did I tell you guys when I was at Lenny's house last week? Poor Vegas, I think he got stung in the garden by a wasp. Cheers. Cheers. So yeah, it's 14 degrees here and raining. Summer is over. Really? It's really warm here. It's like 26 degrees right now. $25 degrees right now. Cheers. Cheers, Becca. Yeah, poor Vegas. When I went last week to Lenny's backyard, right? It's a nice fenced in backyard and I can let Vegas and Viva roam freely and do whatever they like, do whatever dogs like to do back there. The problem is Lenny has grapes and it's grape season. So all of the wasps are attracted to the sweet, sweet nectar, the juice, the sweet, sweet juice of the grape. And yeah, Vegas, I don't think he's ever had a bad interaction outside before. Like, I don't think he realized that there are things outside that can hurt you. Because poor little Vegas is a sheltered boy. He's a sheltered chicken boy. And I don't think he's ever realized, like, he's never been stung or bit or anything. Actually, I take that back. He has been bit by a black fly or by a horse fly. That is true. That happened once. But other than that, I don't think he realized that, like, wasps and hornets can sting. I'm wearing long pants and a sweater and outside almost jacket time. Wow. That was fast. I didn't realize it gets cold in Germany so quickly. Cheers. Because you had quite some heat waves this year, Remortal. I remember you saying it was like 30 degrees. And a lot of places in like the UK and Germany and all across Europe, they don't really have air conditioning. This wasp wants my beer. There's no real like central air. Wow, I've been following a year. Where have I been? I don't know, Bob Smith. You don't look familiar to me. You probably just dropped a follow and ran. And I haven't seen you, so welcome in, Bob Smith. Where are you from, out of curiosity? You are currently spectating a green screen. No, I joke. You're currently spectating southwestern Ontario in a Great Lake. This is Lake Erie. So yeah, you need some plastic to line the moat. Perhaps that's a bit too far. Yeah, probably English. 30 was the colder days. What was the hottest day in Germany this year for you, Remortal? The hottest day. I try not to stop by and don't say anything since I have been busy. Oh, no way, Bob, you're on the other side of the lake. Get out. Hi, Bob Smith. You're over there. You're on the south side. South side. Actually, I don't know where you are in Ohio. But I think I hear you. You've got to be close then. It's only about 30 kilometers wide. Cheers. Then, okay, you know Lake Erie very well then, Bob Smith. Very well. I hear a motorboat. Ba-dum-bumch. No, for real, I do hear a motorboat. Maybe we'll see it. Maybe we'll see it. Do you ever do any fishing, Bob Smith, in Lake Erie? Any water sports? What the F is a kilometer? Wait a minute. War? Jugger? You must be using freedom units. Freedom units. Hi, Matt Black Car. Welcome in. You look amazing, and thank you, Matt Black. Welcome, welcome. 1 kilometer is a little more than half a mile. There you go. Thank you for the conversion, because I actually have no idea. Well, I knew it was about half a mile. A little more than half, I guess. You clean up nicely. Really, Matt? I'm making a mess out here. We're out on all floors in the sand, getting dirty. Getting really dirty. I drove around Lake Erie before, crossed over at Windsor, and drove... Is it 101 or 102? To be honest, Bob Smith, I don't even know. I'm not originally from here. I'm from Toronto. I moved here a year ago. Went full-time streamer and don't have to live in the city anymore. So I left the rat race. I've been to Windsor once before, but I'm not really familiar with like the highways or anything like that. 1 kilometer. Thank you, Remortal. I only know bullets per school. Oof. Oof, that hurts. Ouch. So, yes, I have fished Lake Erie several times out in Port Clinton. To be honest, Bob, I don't know if Lake Erie is the cleanest of the lakes. I would rather go further north, right? To like Lake Superior, any other Great Lake really. But you can have a few. You'll be okay. It'll put hair on your chest. So, it's really for sport though. I drove to London. Oh yeah, London, that's like the other way. So perfect. Yeah, I know where London is. I've been to London a few times too. Hi Marge, welcome in. You're super cute with your hair like that. Thanks, Matt. I didn't say I ate fish. Smart man, Bob. How do you do? I do well, Marge. How do you do? Very smart. And looks like this wasp really likes my green apple beer, so I should take that subtle hint because it is quite tasty. And we've been live. What's our uptime? Almost 2 hours. Okay, we still have time. Listen, sun's out, buns out, right? Sun's out, buns out. As long as we're having a good time and it's not cold and it's not dark and dreary, this might be, dare I say, our last bikini beach stream of 2025. Gasp. Cheers. It might. It actually might. I mean, who knows how many more beautiful days we are going to be blessed with in 2025. Might as well live it up while we can. Lake Erie is a hell of a lot better than it was 65 years ago. Really? Hawker. Fall is in 1 week. It is. Lake Huron is cleaner too, but Lake Ontario is a bit murky in spots. Yeah, I wouldn't eat anything from Lake Ontario. I think they do have, there is salmon and trout in Lake Ontario. I've seen people do some like deep lake fishing. But they say if you were to catch a salmon in Lake Ontario, you can only eat, I think they said, 1 salmon. Oh man, I can't remember how often, but it's not often. Like 1 salmon every 3 months or something like that. 1 salmon every 6 months. Welcome in, Catchy Tune. Yukiko, you are very welcome. Harder to get the fire started on the river now. I feel like there was a lot of dumping before in Lake Erie. And then I remember in like the 90s, they had those zebra mussels that they were everywhere. They were an invasive species of zebra mussels. Now the invasive species in Lake Erie is carp, Asian carp. Yeah, exactly, Matt Black. It's Asian carp is the invasive species. Yo, I saw I shouldn't say the coolest thing. I have pictures. I should post them on my Discord. I will. Okay? I will post them in my Discord. Exclamation D if you're not part of the Discord yet. I'll put them in the sub-only chat. That's where I frolic most. After stream tonight, I'll put them up. But it was the most interesting thing. I was staying at a hotel in Chatham, Kent, and it's on Lake Erie. And I saw this boat in the parking lot, and it was from the Ministry of Natural Resources, the fishing department of natural resources. And this metal boat had all of these like electrical probes and stuff on the outside of it, and they can turn it on and off. And what it does is it sends electrical currents through the water, and it zaps anything within a certain radius. Has anyone seen something like that before? And like there's signs all on the boat saying danger, high voltage, beware, hazardous. And it's so weird. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Nope, not a thing, Loss. Anyways, and I'm pretty sure that's to electrocute all of the Asian carp and invasive species in the water. But yeah, it was crazy. Hi, Daniel Wong. Welcome in, Daniel. Nice to see you. Happy hump day. But yeah, it was quite interesting to see it. Quite interesting indeed. They have them in the Mississippi River and the Chicago River. Oh, so you've seen them before? Yeah, well, to see one in person was interesting. Like, normally you're taught as a child, like, keep anything electrical away from water, right? Toasters, freaking hair dryers, you name it, man. Don't mix electricity and water. And to see a metal boat that is basically just an electrical high wattage killer was really interesting, man. I've never seen anything like that. It was like a weapon. For real, it was a weapon. So, if you haven't heard of that song or seen the music video, I highly implore you to do so. It's amazing. Oh, I'll check it out, Lost, for sure. Oh, these guys they're on their kayaks. They're gonna go kayaking. That sounds like a fun time. Hello, Ratamal. I don't know why I roll my R's. Okay, I know why. There was a guy before named Raciel, and he would always be like, you have to roll your tongue when you say my name. So now every time I see like a Spanish person with an R name, I roll my R's. I don't know, man. Is that the correct way? Or was he just crazy? Can I link it in your Discord? With the song? I have a music channel. If you have access to the music channel, Loss, go for it. By all means. I'm not sure if the music channel is subscriber only or not. I can't remember. But yeah, if you can see the music channel, then go for it. I will go for it. Go for it, Loss. But yeah. How are we feeling? Ooh, 69 viewers. Nice number. Nice. It's such a nice day. Such a nice day. I lied. Apparently lost my sub. I can do it in 2 weeks. Okay, Lost. Sounds good. No worries. Just remember, write it down in your calendar, sub to Anne, and drop the song in the music section. All right, Lost? I will see it. I promise. I will look for it. Oh, really? Nice, Retro. Well, let's continue on then, I guess. I want to sub. Italian? I much prefer the teriyaki chicken kind. Bob Smith. Many carp. Oh yeah, there's been many carp since '87 that I recall in Lake Erie, and the Hamilton Marsh Beach and marsh I used to go to and sit there to watch them spawn. Oh really? You saw the carp spawn? Oh my god! I saw the most interesting thing. I went to Leamington, which is the most southern part of Canada, like of mainland Canada, and it's very close to where I am right now. So I'm in the most like southern tip of Canada. Just to give you guys a little ballpark of where I'm located. And at the pier in Leamington, it was a really clear day, so the waves were really still and the water was clear. You could really see into it. And all I saw on the shoreline were these huge carp, or they looked like goldfish. They were like gold and white and gold and like different colorations. They looked like really like expensive Japanese goldfish. And I guess what happened was someone must have let their goldfish out once or twice, right? Released it into the lake. and they survived, they thrived, they spawned. Yeah, they were like koi, but they were koi with these beautiful markings of like white and orange and gold and red, like colorations. They looked like, I was considering taking some home. Like, that's how nice they looked like koi that would be in somebody's pond, but they were in the lake, guys. They were in Lake Erie. They're huge, yeah. But like, I was astounded by the colorations. Usually people would pay hundreds of dollars for a koi fish like that at the store, right? To bring home and put in their pond. Do you have a pond? No, but I was working at a pet store at the time, Maple. I could have easily sold them to the pet store. So yeah, I don't have a pond though. Do not have one. Wish I did. That would be a play. I find ponds are very relaxing. Like if you have like a waterfall, water feature. A water feature for sure. Big bathtub. Yeah, that works too, Hawker. The Thames River in London had a lot of carp back in the 60s. Huge suckers. Yeah, but I don't think those are the koi that we're talking of. The problem with the Thames River is it's so murky that you can't even really see, like, it's probably just like brown carp. Welcome in format control. That would have been a lucky catch. No, they were pretty, like, they were just hanging out. You could just use a big net. Done. There's so many of them. And like, there were at least 3 dozen that I saw just hanging out all on the shoreline. Hi, Shawl. Welcome in. Lovely day for a beautiful girl. Loving the waves. Isn't it so relaxing to hear the waves? I had a kind of a stressful day, to be honest. But this is helping relax me for sure. It's full of shit. Yeah, it's gross. It's very murky. Cheers. How is your Wednesday treating you, Shawl? Hope it's been amazing. I'm working meanwhile hard to finish my paper from a distance. Marge, go do your work. Go do your work. Perhaps have some sunshine. I had some earlier, Marge. I think you're late. So I've been here for 2 hours. Yeah, 1 hour and 55 minutes. And when I first started streaming, the sun was like all on me. I think I got my dose of sun today. I'm gonna be good. Why do you dodge sunshine in the cold climate? I didn't, Marge. I didn't dodge it. And it's really warm today. It's not cold. I'm bobbing out. Enjoyed my visit. Cheers. Until next time. Hopefully less than a year. Bob Smith, hopefully less than a year. Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time. I salute you, Bob Smith. Oh, good, because it's a waste if you didn't get some. Marge, I did. I got that vitamin D. Don't you worry, Marge. I got that. Vader, welcome in. Afternoon. How are you today? I'm great. Finally able to catch another one of your streams. Yes. Absolutely. I guess it's a little earlier than I normally stream, right? So, better than a vampire pill. Mind you guys, I slathered on the sunscreen. Woohoo! My throne gift got delivered. Okay, that's there. That's there. But where's my DHL advent calendar is the real question. We've got this bad boy here. This is a Japanese sunscreen. SPF 50. Behold, all of the Japanese writing. And I have another. This one's a spray one. Same brand. But it's nifty because you can just spray it on. You don't have to like rub it in. Yeah, I'm in bed early for work during the week. Oh, got you. Well, glad I could do an early stream. We are officially doing this stream. By the way, welcome in new viewers. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. I normally don't stream this early. I normally stream, it's currently 5:08 p.m. Eastern time. I normally go live around 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So this is a few hours earlier than my normal time. But the reason why we're having a Bikini Beach stream is because we hit 10K followers on the stream. So this is a kind of a very celebratory thank you stream for hitting our 10,000 follower goal. Yeah, so it's kind of a celebratory stream. I have a beer here. We're building sandcastles. We're living our best life, chat. Our freaking best life. Nice to see you early. I barely catch you. It's midnight here. Yeah, Marge. I used to stream on Wednesdays. 2 days a week, actually. Wednesdays and Fridays. Yeah. Wednesdays and Fridays from 2 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. I did that for almost 6 months. And to be honest, it sucked. It sucked. I wasn't feeling it. So I went back to my evening schedule, and I have a much better time during my evening schedule. I have more viewers, more supporters. It's better vibes. I think people are more in the mindset to like have a good time. A lot of the time when you're streaming at like lunchtime or during like work hours for people will just have you tabbed up. You'll just be like white noise in the background, and no one's really looking to like have a good old time at 2 p.m. You know what I mean? So there's that. Thank you, Vader. She's going to sit across the street from her house now and watching the front door with binoculars for her delivery. I'm going to try and call them. Oh man, what time does DHL close? They didn't call me. That's it. I'm going to have to call them first thing tomorrow morning. Because I don't know what time they close. They probably close at... Fuck, I don't know. Let me look it up. Hold on a second. Oh no, it's the close. Oh, they close at 5. They either close at 8. I mean, at 7 or 5. I don't know which one's which. So they either close already or they close at 7. If it's 7, I will call them and be like, "Hey, I called you at 8 a.m. Did you talk to the delivery driver? You had the whole day to do it. What's the scoop?" What's the story, Wishbone? We've got 2 little towers over there. They're looking glorious. Oh, you guys can't even see them. What the heck? They're here. Whoopsies. There you go. We've got 2 little towers. Shit. 2 little towers over there. So... in some areas they close later. Yeah, exactly. What's the story, Wishbone? Do 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 do. All right, guys, it's been 2 hours. What are we feeling? Very artistic. Trying to build a sandcastle, guys. Trying to build a sandcastle. We are halfway there. What kind of bug is that? Halfway there to building a sandcastle. Brampton DHL closes at 8 p.m. There's a London DHL. I'm pretty sure my package came from London. I don't see why it would come from Brampton, but it might have. It might have. How's life been for you? It's been good, loves. Busy. I've been soaking up the summer. So, yeah. It's been busy, but it's been good. Just trying to prepare for fall and for winter now. So this little advent calendar mix-up was a bit of a hiccup, but I mean, okay, it's not a complete loss. I'm definitely gonna get my money back. That's not the fucking point. The point is, it's still summer? Yeah, loss, it's still summer. I forget where you're from. Are you from the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere? Fall is not officially until next week. He retired? Why did he retire, Maple? I literally just saw his story yesterday. His Twitch story. Why did he retire? Out of curiosity. What the heck? I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Is the drink alcoholic? Yeah, it's beer. They close at 7. Okay, well, I'll try to call them before 7. I'm definitely going to be ended stream before 7. His speech is on Insta. Oh, you cried? Why? Okay, wait. Spill the tea, Maple. Don't do this to me. Don't fucking get me started and tell me that you cried and just in a nutshell, tell me why he retired. He was a really popular IRL streamer. Why did he retire? I followed him for a long time, that's all. I know. You introduced me to him. He rated me on my birthday last year, Maple, as per your suggestion. I remember he rated me. It wasn't this year, it was last year. Cheers to that. He had like 300 viewers or something. He is happy not streaming. Oh, well, there's your problem then. Okay, if you are happier not streaming than streaming, then I understand. That's right, Otis. Then I understand. If you're not happy streaming, then there go the kayaks. I don't know if you can see them yet. Oh yeah, you can see them. Boop. Boop. Cheers. That's so sad. What the fuck? I guess if he's not happy, listen, do what makes you happy. That's the main thing. I can see why it's exhausting at times. Honestly, Hawker, I wasn't lying to you when I was like, man, to walk all the way down there, get on my knees, shovel some sand in with one hand because you're holding the other one, right? And then shovel some sand and get some water, down on your knees again, mix it up, go back up, freaking get down. Okay, so building a sandcastle, for example, this is just a very elementary example of a simple task of building a sandcastle, right? A sandcastle at the beach. Seems like easy peasy lemon squeezy, seems like child's play, right? And it is, it should be fun. But when you're streaming something, everything takes twice as much work to do, right? So even the most simple things can be kind of difficult. Not difficult, but just not as fun. To put it simply, not as fun to do. So yeah, that's the thing. We still have you, Anne. I'm still here, Royal. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm trying to buy a house, guys. I'm saving for a house. So, and then when I buy a house, I'll have to pay a mortgage. So I'm not going anywhere, guys. At least right now. At least for now. But yeah, it is. So that's, I kind of get that. That's how I felt, Maple, with my IRL streams. Like, guys, I love to do all kinds of things. Apple picking, pumpkin patch, wineries, corn mazes, Like, I wanted to take you guys everywhere and do like all the fun things, in my opinion. But then when you actually do it and you take chat to go do those things, it's not as fun. It's not as fun because you're not even really there. You're reading chat and you're trying to include chat into everything, and you're kind of really, you're just doing it for chat, and you're not really living your best life. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So that's why I almost, like, for me, I'm not going to be doing IRL streams anymore unless we hit our sub goals, and it will be like a reward stream. And then I'll take you guys out for a reward stream, because I don't mind doing that as a reward. But I used to do, okay, just so you guys, if you're new here, I used to do IRL streams once a week. Every Wednesday, I would do an IRL stream. And I had to throw the towel in for the IRL streams because it's a lot of work, and it's too much, man. It actually is too much. So I totally get that. Help me live my best life. Thank you, Loss. I will try. Hi, Hobo Hobby. Chat takes the fun out of everything. No, I would say it's really fun to be with Chat, Hobo, when you're alone in your room, like in your stream room. Then chat makes everything more fun, because you would just be alone if you didn't have chat, right? But when you're out in the real world touching grass and there's all these activities to do, and you're trying to like accommodate chat, then it almost becomes a chore. If that makes sense. But yeah, so it's situational for sure. She's gonna invite us over one of these days, Maple. Attention dividing leads to great delays, even stops. Yeah, and just like, you have to spread yourself so thin, Marge, that you don't even really enjoy the moment. It's different though when you are at home, because, you know, there's not much going on. But yeah. Cheers. This is okay though. I don't mind this, because this is so calming and relaxing that it's like, if I was alone, I might be bored. So you guys are keeping me company, so I don't mind this. I sent you his speech. All right, I'll check it out when I get home, Maple. Look, guys, I'm getting clues that fall is in the air. It's happening. It's happening. Streaming can involve a lot of multitasking. Yeah, which is totally fine when you're at home. Any butterflies? Yes, there was a butterfly down at the beach. It almost landed on the camera, Maple. Like last year? No dead butterflies. It was a live butterfly. It wasn't a monarch though. It was a different butterfly. Smaller. Red maple leaf. So appropriate. I know. Kind of funny, eh? But yeah. Yeah, it's really situational. I just know we're not going back apple picking this year. That was like an hour drive away. We're not going back to the winery. That was an hour away. One way. So 2 hours total just driving. I will go to those things alone, and I'll probably enjoy it more than I do streaming it. No offense to you guys. Love you guys. But it is what it is, you know? Never offense. Totally true. The leaves aren't turning color much here yet. Just wait a week or two. They're not actually turning on the trees, but the leaves that are falling off are kind of turning. They're just beginning. They're just starting. How are we doing for battery, guys? Okay, we are low on this. Let's flip her over here. Oh, hi. It was that dog again. They were driving around. She waved at me. She's a nice lady. She's a nice lady, man. She waved at me with that golden retriever dog. You know what I have to say that I like about living in a small town? I'm currently in a small town. Everyone is so nice. Like, that's why I couldn't believe that my neighbor, like, took my package and signed for it and took it in and didn't give it to me. I was like, what the hell? How dare she? Like, that's why I was like, I don't believe it. It's crazy. 2 power banks, smart girl. Fucking right. W. Klein Tools. This is not a sponsored stream, but it could be. Holler at your girl, Klein Tools. You make good things. You make good things. This is really good. This is a speaker and a battery pack, and it's a magnet as well. It's heavy duty. It's for, like, you know, if you're bringing it out on the job site. It's really nice. I was going to thank you for the follow, by the way. I was going to play some DMCA free Spotify, but the problem that I have encountered the last few beach streams is, even though it says it's DMCA free on, like, my Spotify playlist, for some reason it's getting flagged on YouTube. And I post all of my videos on YouTube, so if you want to catch any old, like, videos from the past, just type in exclamation YouTube and you can check out the old videos. But yeah, I was getting flagged on YouTube, so better safe than sorry. No music for you. Cider time in Detroit. Maple if you want to cross the river. Ooh, Maple, would you go to Detroit? Would you cross that river? Go for some cider. That would be delicious, by the way. I'm ready for cider. I'm ready for cinnamon whiskey and good quality cider. That's what I'm ready for. Cheers. This green apple beer was delish, but I'm ready for some cinnamon whiskey and cider. I need my eggnog. Ooh, I'm not a fan of eggnog. Thank you for the follow. I am not a fan of eggnog whatsoever. I don't know why. It's too sweet, I think. Yeah, it's too sweet because I like that it's creamy. I like hot toddies, Otis. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of hot toddies. But you know, my fall drink that I love the most is cinnamon whiskey, like Fireball. And then you add cinnamon whiskey with apple cider, but the good quality apple cider, chat. The one that is, like, kind of cloudy and murky, unpasteurized apple cider has to be good quality. Can't be some cheapy apple juice. It would totally change the vibe. But yeah, add that. That's all you need. A cinnamon stick to stir, and maybe a little apple slice for garnish. You could do a little what do you call that? The rim. A rimmer. A rimmer. You could do a rim. A little rim of, like, maple syrup and cinnamon or something. Not that kind of rimmer. Get your minds out of the gutter. But yeah, Atomic likes Fireball. I know he does. I know he does. And one of my old mods loved Fireball 2 Retro. And to be honest, I like Fireball. Rimmer, so nice. Yeah, Rimmer, Becca. One of our old mods liked Fireball as well. I actually like Fireball though. No hate on Fireball. No hate. I actually like it. Fireball didn't like him. Yeah. You with your one-line zingers. Absolutely. You speak the truth. You absolutely speak the truth. And you know another thing that recently reminded me of him? Yesterday when Hawker posted in mod chat about that AI art thing, right? And I was like, oh my god, this is totally up his alley. He would be doing all this AI art, wouldn't he? He would be all over that shit. English, thank you for the follow, English Militia. Like white on rice, he'd be on that. But anyway. I miss Atomic. Me too. I love Atomic. He's great. He's not here right now. I don't know where he is. He was here the other day. I love Atomic. He's good. Yes, he would be an expert on that, even if he didn't know shit about it. Fucking right. Fucking A, Becca. Fucking A. But yeah. So I'll probably get some Fireball, speaking of it. I have some Jaeger in the fridge. I have some gin in the fridge. I love me a gin and tonic as well. But like for fall Christmas drinks, hot toddies. Otis, you're right. Cinnamon whiskey and apple cider. Yo, apple cinnamon is the play. Oh my god, Maple! I was sick a couple weeks ago. Maple did the sweetest thing. She sent me cold medication. It's like a drink. If you're Canadian, you know. It's called Neocitrin. It's just like a drink powder. You add hot water to it. It's like a tea, right? She sent me apple cinnamon flavored Neocitrin, which was so sweet, and it really knocks you on your ass. It has like this like drowsy nighttime formula. What's a hot toddy? Loss. It is whiskey, lemon, honey. It's like honey, lemon, and whiskey, right? I think it's just 3 ingredients, if I'm not mistaken. It's really good. Even if you're sick, a hot toddy can be nice. But yeah, it's all good. But he's an MVP to me. Why, Lost? Why do you like Atomic so much? Out of curiosity. I like him too, don't get me wrong. That's why he's VIP in the channel. He's really supportive. One of the things I like, I mean, I know he's not here. I shouldn't be talking about someone, but I'm saying good things. Saying good things about Atomic. Ah, get off me. Excuse me. What is that? One of the things I like Atomic the most, he's a complainer. I'll tell you right now, Atomic is a complainer. Fucking right he is. But he'll complain and then he'll give you the shirt off his back. That's the type of guy Atomic is. He will complain his ass off and then he'll fucking give you the shirt off his back. That's Atomic for you, man, in a nutshell. He's a complainer, but I don't mind his complaints because he's so nice, man. Truth is a good combo though. Yeah. He'll give you anything he has, but he'll complain. And he is blunt, and he's funny too. I like his sense of humor. He is very blunt, and he has a dark sense of humor. But I think he's funny. I like Atomic because he made me feel welcome during the Cake Day stream, and I appreciate him for letting me hang out. Cake Day stream. What the hell is the Cake Day stream, Lost? Was that my birthday stream? Is that what you're talking about? I didn't know him well, but he's my friend, and I will fight for him regardless. That's sweet. Oh, yeah, so it was my birthday stream. Yeah. Yo, he has been one of my biggest supporters for my birthday subathon for 2 years in a row. There's some people that, like, they make sure you get her done, you know? And he made sure we got it done both years in a row. So I gotta give him credit for that too. No, it was probably, if it was a Cake Day stream, it was probably the birthday subathon. Was it in July? Was it in July or was it in February? Probably my birthday subathon in July. Yeah. That was my birthday subathon. You know what I realize as I ponder that everybody is flawed, right? We're all only human. Everybody has flaws. You just have to find people, you have to find your tribe that you don't mind their flaws. You know, like you accept their flaws and they accept yours. Hi, Rockstar Steven, welcome in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to be the birthday subathon loss because you're pretty new here. Well said. And that also goes for other people that I love dearly, Shaw. Dearly. Dearly. That also goes for them too, Shaw. Love them. Love them. They're good people. They mean well. I have a heart for people that mean well. I accept flaws if I know you're a good person. That's how I am. If I know you're a good person, I will make exceptions for you. I will accept your flaws. I just like people. All people lost? I don't like all people. That's a lie. I don't like all people. I don't like all people. Most people, actually, I don't like most people. If you really must know, I don't like most people. I'm pretty, yeah. I tolerate a lot of people, but do I really like them? Probably not. I'm picky. I'm pretty picky as well, Maple. Because I want them to enjoy his country holiday. Yeah. Have you ever described ones you don't like? We never hear such things from you. Did we? I don't want to turn the stream into a Debbie Downer, Marge. I don't want to turn the stream into a Debbie Downer. You know what I mean? You really have to be a shitty person for me not to like you. You either have to be like, I don't know. I like all people. I don't appreciate a lot of people's beliefs. But I want to hear, I'm sorry, but I want to like people themselves. I agree. And some people are indeed beyond reproach, but I don't want to think about them. Egocentric. I'm okay if people have egos. I'm all right with that, as long as you still have some like some love for other people. Like if you are completely narcissistic and you only care about yourself, if you are a leech, a freeloader, if you're just a taker and you don't know how to give back, if it's all about you all the fucking time, and I can't stand that. I fucking can't stand that. Hi Master Meatball, welcome in. Because that's not what a relationship is, right? A relationship is kind of give and take. So there has to be a little give and take. I'm willing to give you your moments if you give me mine. You know what I mean? If there's some mutual back and forth, then I'm cool with that. But yeah, if it's just always about you, or you're always just take, and you're not like putting anything back into the cup, you're just taking from the cup and not replenishing the cup, I'm sorry, because those are soul suckers. Those are soul suckers. Those are energy vampires. And I don't want to give my energy to people that don't reciprocate. Yeah. Does that make sense? I know someone you don't like, but you can't say it here. But if you know, you know. There's a few people. There's a few people here that I don't like, to be honest. Don't say it. Don't say it. You probably know, for sure. I may have mentioned it in private, like amongst mods. Freeloaders that suck souls, in turn give no peace. Yeah, they're just take. They want all of the attention. They want to be part of it. They want to be there, and then they don't. You can't do that in a society. That's not how life works. Like if everyone was just a taker and never gave back, that the world wouldn't fucking function. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I can't handle like parasitic relationships. or narcissistic relationships for that matter too. Better not be me. No, it's not you, Maple. We love you, Maple. We love you, Maple. You're a good person. So, abuse and manipulation goes with egocentricity. It might not just be their ego though, Marge. It could be more than that. Oh my God, I'll tell you a story really briefly. How long have we been live? 2.5 hours. Okay, we have a little more time. I once dated this guy. Once upon a time. I won't tell you his like religion or anything like that. Whatever, that's irrelevant. But I dated him, and it was like a competition with him. He was really cheap. And it was so weird. Like, I remember we would go to the grocery store and I would see things that I'd like and I would buy it. And then he would get things that he wants. And of course it was in separate baskets. You know what I mean? He wouldn't dare buy me things that like treats from the grocery store that I wanted. You know, it was always so. And then we would get to the cash, and this happened on a couple occasions. And I just caught the vibe. I could tell. He would look at the total of like how much I was spending at the grocery store, and then he would compare the total that he was spending at the grocery store, and it's almost like he kind of like, it was a competition that he spent less. And I was like, buddy, this is like not a competition right now. Like, honest to God, that's really what was happening. He always had to have one up. He always had, he always had to pay $2 less. Like if we went 50-50 at a restaurant, because that was he wouldn't pay for my meal. So if we went 50-50 at a restaurant or whatever, like I would always pay the $2 extra for the tip or whatever, you know what I mean? And like in his little brain, in his pea brain, he won. He was winning, you know what I mean? Was he a Virgo? I don't even know what he was, Marge. OCD? Yeah, oh, he was fucked. He had big issues. He had big problems. But that goes to show you, it was so weird. Like, penny pinching, he was so cheap. He didn't, here's the thing, he didn't have to be cheap. He was rich. He drove a Lexus. He was rich. He had money. It was a mentality thing for him. It was a fucking mentality thing for him, this guy. Oh my God. And I remember when we broke up, I brought a big guy to stand outside of his apartment so I could go get my things. And I had the guy waiting in the hallway just to make sure this guy didn't try any funny business. And I had just a few things at his apartment, nothing crazy. And I remember, because I went grocery shopping and I bought stuff, I had milk and groceries. And he's like, oh, and I gave you an extra bag of milk as charity, he said. Like, he threw in an extra bag of milk as charity. And I was like, holy fuck. This guy is that cheap that he's literally counting everything. And he thinks he's like doing me such a favor by giving me an extra bag of milk, which cost literally a couple dollars. You made it back. Welcome back, Kringle. Nice to see you, Kringle. Anyways, yeah. Man, it was after that point I was like, I can't be in relationships like that where people are nickel and diming all the time and pinching their pennies. And like, there's a difference between being like smart with your money and being like completely frugal. So that gets old real quick. Yes, Becca. It did. It got old really quick. Yeah. Oh my God. We were supposed to go on a trip to Costa Rica. And last minute he canceled it. He got in a big fight with the airline because the ticket was in my name. And once the ticket is in your name, the airline usually has a policy where they can't change the name on the ticket. But he got in a big fight with them. He escalated it so he could change the name on the ticket. Because he didn't want, like, he was fighting tooth and nail for, like, as much as he could. I love Costa Rica. I never ended up going. I was supposed to go, Becca. I never ended up going. Yeah. But honestly, English, Militia, that guy's going to be really sad in his life because he doesn't understand, like, the most important things of life. you know what I mean? Like, he's missing the big picture. He's missing the big picture because he's worried. He's just nickel and diming, and he's being, I don't know. But yeah, I can't stand that. Welcome in, Logan. I cannot jump, but I can build a sandcastle for 10 gifted subs, Logan. Are you down? Are you down, Logan? So, yeah, Windows 11 didn't update without asking. That's my worst nightmare, Kringle. I literally uninstalled a Windows update on Tuesday. So, was it Tuesday? Or Thursday? Thursday? Friday? I don't know, one of those days. Couldn't find my router. Took me forever to find the password. Oh no, Kringle. Well, welcome back. We're still here. We're chilling. We are living our best life, Kringle. Glad you made it back through the trials and the tribulations of the Windows update. Seriously though, I wrote down this one Windows update that I had to uninstall because it ruined all of my streaming software. So, and every night they're trying to update. It's trying to update for me. Eventually it's probably going to like force the update. So I'm screwed at that point. But I'm riding it out into the sunset until they force that update on me. So yeah. Until they force that update, I will be doing that. I can do a barrel roll. I can't. Here's the thing. I can do that. I absolutely can. But will I do that? Probably not. Probably not. Anyway, yeah. So there's a few type of people that I dislike. That is one of them. That is one of them for sure. Yeah. I don't know, chat. What are some some type of personalities of people that you don't like? Like that you've tried and it just doesn't work. You know, it's like oil and vinegar. Hi Brayden, welcome in. What are some like personality types that you're not into? Obviously, I mean narcissists as well, of course, but hi Sir Pizza the Hut, welcome in. People that like Star Trek because you're a Star Wars fella or a Spaceballs fella, I should say. Blasphemy! I do love my Star Trek. I do love it. People who take advantage of old people for their money. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, so they're taking advantage of the weak, I guess. Them's fighting words. I agree. Put 'em up. Put 'em up. I'm an INTJ. Oh, you mentioned that before. We don't like many people. I also don't like many people. I also don't like... Actually, it's funny. It's funny. If I can find someone that I like, that I can tolerate and live with, I'll stay with them. Because it's pretty rare that I can tolerate and live with somebody for like multiple years. So if I can live with you for many, many years, it's a good thing. It's a rarity, actually. Narcissists are the worst. I agree. The worst part with them, English, with narcissists, is you can't even get it through their thick skull. They will not admit, not even admit, they will not accept that they are wrong. That's the worst part, in my opinion, with narcissists. My middle name is many people. Also, people that judge books by their covers. They see somebody and they're like, no, I'm not going to get along, but actually talk to them. You never know. I agree. Oh, another thing, Sir Pizza, is people who are like, okay, I need 6 figures. I need the guy to be in finance. I need 6 feet tall. I need blue eyes. However the song goes, right? I'm looking for a guy in finance. 6'5", blue eyes. They need XYZ, right? But on paper, sure, it looks great. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be compatible with that person. Doesn't mean you're really going to like them. Just means on paper they look good. It means absolutely nothing to your compatibility. So I hate that as well. It means nothing. People who are not happy with other success, that's jealousy, Maple. That is jealousy, and it probably stems from those people are probably not happy with themselves. How do you know if you're a narcissist? Hard to say, Loss, because like a lot of narcissists are in denial. Every narcissist that I've come across, which hasn't been many, to be honest, I've been pretty lucky, but they're totally in denial. So, you are pale. How do you not get a sunburn? I wear sunscreen. Lots of it. I do sunburn very easily. But what is a narcissist? Google it, Sir Pizza the Hut. Someone who's very egotistical and manipulates, a manipulator, egotistical manipulator, to put it bluntly. I like talking about me, but I don't. I think everyone likes talking about themselves though, Maple. That's normal, I believe. That's normal. I don't like absolute happiness seekers. 2, ones that deeply fall into pretentiousness, people who deliberately estranged from basic things in society, those who feel so superior, who belong, ships and sell it relentlessly, bulliers and mockers who have pride in moral delusion and logic. That's valid. Welcome in. What is that person harvesting? It's gotta be rocks. Gotta be rocks. I talk about random things out of the blue. I do that too all the time, Maple. All the time. Okay, good. I'm not that. No, Sir Pizza. Not most people aren't narcissistic. I think, unfortunately, a lot of people say, "Oh, you're narcissistic." Like it gets widely misused. I don't think there are that many narcissists in the world. Is rock harvesting legal in Canada? It is. It is legal in Canada. Absolutely. Why wouldn't it be? It's a public access beach. It's not private property. If it was private property, then you would probably have an issue. I'm sorry, my sisters and mom call me I am a procrastinator. No worries, no worries. I'm kind of a procrastinator too. I need a fire under my butt to get anything done. Looks like your castle ran out of funding. It did, Kringle. I still got those 2 pillars. That's all we had. That's all we had today. Rock harvesting? Yeah, rock harvesting. Some psychologists say it is overused and mistake with other things similar. I do agree with that, Marge. I agree with what the psychologists say. But we've been live for, 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I'll probably stay on for another 20 minutes and we'll do a 3-hour stream. I just got out of a year-long narcissistic relationship. It was hell. Ooh. My condolences, Smoke Slayer. I'm glad you got out. And it was only a year. Because a lot of the time, narcissists will just fucking pull you in. You can never get out. It's almost 6 p.m. It is. When did I go live? I went live at 3, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I have to call DHL when we're done this stream. And be like, hey, status update. Although they said it could take 48 hours, I don't give a fuck. Let me talk. Let me talk. Well, 3 and time. Yeah, 3 and time. She still tries to this day to pull me back. Oh yeah, that is very typical narcissistic behavior, Smoke Slayer. I'm glad you freaking are wise to it though. Okay, do not. They're great manipulators. And the problem with narcissists is they don't seem all bad, right? It's like, oh, but they have such great moments, and then they're horrible. And then they have good moments, but that's how they can pull you back. It's like this like fucking relentless give and take. Hello. Last bikini stream. Would you take a swim in the lake before you end? I wasn't planning on taking a swim before I end. It's just the last one for the year, Kringle. I'll probably do one again next year, like in 2026. If I got like a crazy amount of subs, if I got like 100 gifted subs, I've taken a swim before when I got 100 gifted subs. And I went for a swim, a dip in the pool, a dip in the lake. So if I got like 100 gifted, I would go for a swim, a little September swimmy swim. But I'm not really planning, Kringle, I'm not planning on it. Just asking, fair enough, Kringle. Just for all to know, I'm not really planning on it, but for 100 gifted, I would have to jump in and cool off because I would overheat for 100 gifted. So, just talk to them. Maybe someday somebody actually knows something at DHL. Maybe. It doesn't hurt to give them a call. They kind of sound like Scorpios, if you ask me. The narcissists, I mean, I think it's horrible to say. I think it's absolutely horrible to say that Scorpios are narcissists. That's not true. So yeah. Welcome in, little Charles. Are you standing? No, I am sitting at a picnic table right now, little Charles. She's sitting, but she's short. I am short. I am short. So, I was wondering too, have you ever swam in the sea? I grew up in the Atlantic. There you go. So, and Atlantic waters are pretty chilly, Kringle. Very chilly. I have swam in the sea too. I've swam in the Caribbean. I've swam in the Atlantic. Did I go swimming in the Pacific? I dipped my toes in, but I don't think I went swimming in the Pacific. Hi, Safi. Welcome in. Hey, long time no see, Safi. Sweet, sweet Safi. You can't assume that from any... I don't really believe in signs, to be honest. On the low, I don't really believe in it. Oh, uh-oh. No, that's totally fine. I mean, I'm a Virgo, but I'm forward as fuck. Yeah. See, don't believe in the star signs. It's kind of bullshit. Welcome in, first time chatter. Do you like to do any sports? I used to play soccer or football. But I did a lot of dancing, classical dancing, when I was younger. Did you say you don't believe in signs or science? Signs. I believe in science. I don't really believe in signs. Don't get me wrong. So I'm a Cancer. If I read, all about Cancer signs, it kind of, I'm like, wow, yeah, I do have those personality traits. Absolutely. But I mean, they're so generic that it could kind of like, maybe a little bit, but I wouldn't say that all narcissists are Scorpios, as what someone mentioned in chat earlier. That's not true. Come on. I'm a Taurus. Oh, really? You're the bull. I streamed that shit. Welcome in. I thought you were a flat earther for a second, Dan. Oh my gosh. I did a Discord call-in show one Saturday, and there was a flat earther as a guest. And man, he was a talker and he had some good arguments. They were all bullshit. But man, he really believed what he was saying. Do we have any flat earthers in the chat? One's in the chat if you're a flat earther. Just out of curiosity, who actually believes that? That one guy really did believe it though. Horoscopes has a good neurological grounds under good minds and hands. I'm so happy winter is around the corner. I'm so sick of this heat. Really? I love the heat, Sir Pizza the Hut. I'm a bad Canadian. I hate the cold. Mind you, I like sweater weather. I like pumpkin spice, season. I'm down with the spooky season in the fall, and I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. But in terms of the weather, like the temperature, no. You can miss me with the cold. Cancer and Taurus, we have a great connection. Oh, nice, Maple. I'm back. Dinner, noodles, bacon, and chicken slice kimchi. Sounds delicious, Daniel. It's called the Barnum effect. Astrology hasn't held up the double-blind test done by scientists. Fair enough. I believe that that's facts. I could possibly be a narcissist, but I don't think so. If you're reading and you're like, maybe I'm a narcissist, you're probably not a narcissist. If you're reading it and you're like, that could be me. Because a narcissist would never believe that shit about themselves. They would not believe that. Is the chicken dance considered classical? Very classy. Very. That's up with the waltz. With the waltz, the Austrian waltz, and that's up with like the tango. We've got the chicken dance. Okay, all of my years of classical dance have brought me to doing the chicken dance for 10 Gifted. Absolutely, that was hilarious, Kringle. That was great. So welcome in Yellow Jacket, 1.5 wet. Hey, hot and streamy in the UK. We had the hottest in the first 7 months of the year ever recorded. Oh wow, records. Well, I mean, there is global warming taking effect, and that's a real thing. You might be a narcissist if... Did you hear that because of the Earth's tilt, the zodiac signs all changed? I did, and there's a new zodiac sign, right? Asked for a definition of narcissism, and here it is. Only a narcissist would deny it. Exactly, Retro. Precisely. A narcissist is a person who is excessive preoccupation with themselves, characterized by grandiosity, a need for admiration, a lack of empathy. Narcissism could appear personality traits: self-centeredness, entitlement, exaggeration of one's abilities and achievements, behavior patterns, exploiting or manipulating others for personal gain, and overly sensitive to criticism. Oh yeah, seeking consistent attention and validation. That's it. I said one for flat earthers being real. Oh, you put 1.5? So you kind of half believe. You can't just half believe that the earth is flat then. What are you saying, Yellow Jacket? That the earth is oval? That the earth is oblong? It's either flat or it's round. What do you mean 1.5, Yellow Jacket? Because you're Canadian. Terrible. Thank you for the 10. You know what that means? You know what that means? We just did the chicken dance. Yeah, that means that. Oh, we have a tractor coming through. Full speed ahead. Look at them go! Look at them go! It's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen. 'Tis that time of year. Shit, I'm trying to flip the camera now. There we go. Okay, so Tavish, thank you so much for the 10. So you know what that means. The tower still lives. We're going down, guys. He was definitely not obeying. Listen, there is crops to harvest. Stat. You're right. You're absolutely right. He was speeding on that tractor. But who's going to pull you over for speeding on a tractor? All right, guys. Farm in Beachville. The best of both worlds. Guys, we're going to go down now to Tinseltown. It's been a minute. I won't be reading chat when we go. But I will catch up on chat when we get back. we've got to go and Tavish, thank you so much for the 10. Listen, Tev. This was Kringle's doing. This was Khan's doing. Tavish, your doing will be right here. And then we have one more person that needs to gift. And then a 5th to complete the Tower of Power. All right. Our sub goal, our daily sub goal is 50 subs. We currently have 30. All right. So now we're more than halfway. So that is wonderful. So let's go down and see what we can conjure up. There's that lady. I wonder what she's doing. Looks to be picking rocks. Or maybe she's picking weeds or something. I can't tell. She has a bucket though. Okay, guys. I just saw a fish carcass down there. A fish carcass. Okay, so now we've got to... Oh, you can't really see it. Hold on. We need to create a slurry. So we have some water and sand. And I kind of have to get all the water to go down. And then we will put a little sand on the top. Okay, voila. Let's go back. Hold on, let me just dry my hands off a bit. We've got a castle to make. And the architect. And the engineer. This is actually pretty fun, considering it's one of our last beach days of the year. So stream that shit. Was it a carp? I couldn't tell. It was just bones. It was just bones. It was just a carcass. Lucky sheephead stones. I could smash some Pizza Hut right now, guys. You know what I could smash when I get home? Some really nice chef's plate. That's what I could smash when I get home. Good times. Need 2 more to get it done. Tevish, W Tevish, thank you. Okay. Let me get the tower done. Hi, Brumal. Welcome in, Brumal. If I missed anyone, hi, hello. We're just living our best life here. Building some sandcastles in the sand. Okay. Here we go. A leaf just hit me. Voila. We've got this. Perfect. Okay. W Tavish, thank you so much. 3 towers now. 2 more to go, guys. 2 more to go. We need a full sandcastle. Okay. Need any help there? Yes, I need 10 gifted subs, Marge. We need 20 more. We need 20 more gifted subs. That's what we need. Oh, let me plug this in so that we don't lose our battery. Okay. Nice. English, you got a gifted? Perfect. W. Remember the old sandcastles? They used to come with a flag you could put on top? I do not remember that, Sir Pizza. I do not. I want to have a lake house on Erie. Lake Huron will do. I'm not picky. Yeah, a lake house would be great. The thing with me though is I need a lake house with shade. Cause I don't do well in the sun, so I would want a lake house with shade, which is kind of hard to do. That's my only qualm, Retro. Oh, it is someone's house? Yeah, that was someone's house. Thank you. Kavi? Kavi? Ouch. You wet sand to do it? Yes. So it is better close to water then? Well, I want to have it up here so that we can actually see the tower, right? Actually, I don't know if you can even see it. There. Yeah, I guess maybe flags that came with sandcastles was before my time. Hawker, that's what I'm guessing, because I don't remember that at all. Not at all. Oh, nice. You got a Christmas on-screen celebration. W. Kringle. So wet sand to do it better close. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I need water. Have you never built a sandcastle, Marge? You need water to build a sandcastle. To like, no, yeah, you have to wet the sand. So it has to become malleable. That's really nice and convenient. You could park your car right there and go jump in the lake. Here in Los Angeles, you have to park down the street and take a jump in the ocean. But you can't just like park right here. I guess there's a lot more people in LA, right? Pizza? So it makes sense. I don't even recall that. So Retro doesn't even recall that. I dig sand to cover myself with sand. That's the only my sand work on the beach. Oh, okay. Hi, ABC Cerebro. Welcome in. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I'm good. Good night, Remortal. Sweet dreams. Stay warm. Stay warm. And be well. Be well, Remortal. So, time. Guys, I've been live for over 3 hours now. Crazy, I know. Do you get younger every year, Anne? Oh, you're so sweet, Marge. Well, all I know is it's after 6 p.m. now. It's 6:15. I've been live for over 3 hours. So we're probably gonna have to call this soon. Yeah, but it was fun. Thank you to my 3 VIPs of the night. We've got Tevish, Con, and Kringle. So Tev, Con, Kringle, much appreciated. We almost completed a sandcastle, more than halfway, so that's good. But yeah, guys, it's been a little over 3 hours and the sun is kind of setting. It's not setting, but it's behind the trees now. So we won't be getting any more sun unless we go down. You can see where the sun is on the shore. There's barely any left. So we're kind of, that's it. That's all she wrote, guys. And the battery is dying as well. So we also have to take that, and I also have to call DHL. So thank you everyone for joining. It was a W stream. This was a celebratory stream for hitting 10,000 followers here on Twitch. So if you're following me and you helped with that, thank you so much. And if you're not following me right now, please go ahead and drop that follow button. It's free to follow. I'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is my regular time. So we'll be back tomorrow at 8:30. Man, I love Fortnite. Nice piece. I do have to play some more Fortnite. I got a creator code on Fortnite. So if you buy anything in the Fortnite store piece, be sure to use my creator code, hot_and_streamy, the same as my Twitch username. But yeah, so W's everyone, thank you for a great stream. W's for 10K followers. We'll be back tomorrow in the stream room for Thirsty Thursday. Again, thank you to Kringle, Con, and Tevish for helping out to create some sandcastles and create some content for the day. Otherwise, we'd be just sitting here at the picnic table the whole time. So thank you guys, much appreciated. And yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern, in the stream room for Thirsty Thursday. Love you all. Good night, English Militia. Good night, Kavi. Good night, Ratamal. Good night, Peace. Kringle, Hawker, Retro. Good night, Marge. Good night, Sir Pizza. Good night, Remortal. He already said good night. Good night to Brewmall and Stream That Shit. Good night, Yellow Jacket and Becca, Safi, Tevish, One Prong, Loss. Good night, Maple. Good night. Yeah, that's it. Good night, everyone. Love you all. This is probably our last Bikini Beach stream of 2025. Thank you for making it a successful one. Bye.